First wicket for you. You've seen in that first over where the boundaries were encashed. They were in the batsman's armory. We've seen how beautifully they were moving their feet, Tarun got going, and now immediately it was the batsman's turn in the first over, and the bowler just says, "I turn tides," and that's the first wicket for the team. Arnav makes his way to the crease. Well, young man having a lot of future. Well, he'll know what kind of expectations will be on him in the back end. But yes, Tarun will definitely be disappointed with the way he got out again. A very soft dismissal. Would really wanted to carry on, especially that first boundary he got. Really got that confidence going wider of long off. Really was towards the ball. That intent was really there from him. Very healthy start in that first over. But is then take it. Well, Brahmaya going round the wicket. These are all the confidence of it. Today we are seeing tinge of green on the pitch. So is there even in that first over, you've seen Tarun Three gone, 21 for 1. There's been an even contest between the batter and bowler. Now, just made it way where Tarun was a batsman dismissal, a soft dismissal. But Arnav is being tested with the backup in the ball, swinging. He's playing nicely on the front foot. Oh, Brahma again, this time even more closer to the off stump. What a cracking delivery this. And the first over of his, the ball just jacked back away. Oh, what a cracking to receive in this one. Well, how could this miss the off stump? Oh, brilliant stuff from the bowler. Again, slightly cross-gated. This is what I talk about. The batsman's instincts slightly being disturbed here. The swing just being disturbing the batsman's shape there. But this is, have a look at this. Even a stature of Arnav's technique is just being challenged here. So yes, he'll be hurtling back or taking a break. Always so good. He'll be everything thinking on the back of his mind. Well, just Bunny, relax. He'll be telling to himself, just relax. Play, wait for the ball. You know, you really hard here to make a big impact for the team. Okay, that's beautiful bowling. That's beautiful bowling. Have a look at this. Just keeping it and going around the off stump. This is the mojo of the right hander, isn't it? Once he really gets that confidence going, even you cannot really stop him. This time even more back of the level. 5 meter length this time. Well, the bounce this time it's a very good carry through to the wicket keeper. We are seeing this time in time out from the first over. Where we were expecting pre-match analysis. Just having a look at the pitch, there was slight tinge of green. The wicket keeper as well will be really encouraged and throughout the day. Will that remain the same? We know how important are these first matches going into the remaining fixtures for the day. Last ball of the fourth coming up. Yes! Arnav is here to make an impact. That's very good. Beautifully played that. This time it was straight up. Bowler, you challenged me, weren't you, buddy? I challenge you like this. I challenge you like this. What a shot that was. Just a beautiful still head position. The way she went into the stand of first six of the innings. First six for Arnav. Yes, everything that head position tells you all, isn't it? Last two we have seen Omi, and that head position really gives you in a lot goes on in the head. And hitting is going on in Arnav's side at the moment. That was just a sensational shot. So Bravo is absolutely unperturbed. He was bowling unassailable and it's tough to get away. Arnav just broke the shackles. So I believe it is Anil who will just continue by all the encouraging signs as well for Anil in the last over. Very healthy lines of way he bowled to. But just see this conventionally. That's nicely played away. That misfielder, you don't want to really do these. You really don't want to do these misfields. So yes, coming back. The bowlers have been very tight. The control you get. Conventionally, these guys really don't get to play that professional cricket very much. But yeah, the control they are being just seen. The champions are really made it on the ground, isn't it? The champion stuff it has been from all the bowlers. The way they're being just holding the lines outside the off stump, swinging the ball away, swinging in. It's been an even contest so far. Again, making room. Ah, that's smashed away again. Ah, and he's gone for four. Well, watch it from Shubhnet. Watch it really from Shubhnet. He's just standing into onto the leg side ish of the ball, just slightly made that room. So this is what all the tactics and your technique talks about. In the same region, we have seen the second boundary movement and a longer moved more wider towards deep cover. Well, yeah, Shubhnit has been trying to go cross banded. Yes, he has not been making really those wonderful shots, but it, all his strength has been lying on the top side. Second boundary. How sumptuous have been the on these drive again. Playing on the top of the bounce, not easy, especially tinge of green. A tinge of green where there has been slightly more bounce than the last week. Superb batting and anticipation from Shubhnit so far. That's again in the air. Well, no man's land there. Well, again, I was talking about this Shubhnit on the offside. Is looking like a god. On the leg side, slightly to really watch a stroke play. Tarun was the really soft dismissal. He would be on the back of his mind. So yes, he would have watched his dismissal. Once the batsman really gets off the mark with a boundary, you really want to continue, and especially after getting to such a nice start. But yes, and now with a superb six in the last over, facing his 13th ball of the innings, just watching his field. That's nicely played away. It's really nicely played away. Just have a look at this phase. The first six balls, very, very important phases in the first few balls where the batsman would really want to get to know the conditions, acclimatize to the pitch, acclimatize to the bowler. And are now first few balls, the likes of Brahmaya who are just swinging the ball away, the likes of Anil who were just bringing the ball into the bowler, into the batsman, in fact. They were tested playing cross banded shots. So that's the end of five. We'll talk about everything in the next over. So in a 5:33 for one. Well, it's back on air. 33 for one. Oh, this is now for you. That's a bye. So yes, they are feeling trying wider of the off stump, going more closer to the off stump. So yes, they've really come out with a plan. The bowlers here, they're not really easily making the batsmen get away. So even contest it has been so far. Prasanjit into the attack, but he has been very clever, Prasanjit. What has been only lacking is been bowling the slow balls and really bowling it very, very slow. On a pitch like this, where the ball will hold, it will be an advantage for the batsman to just see the ball and play. Ah, that's beautifully driven away. Well, tall, upright stance are now young man, lot of blood, lot of resurgence as well for him. He knows. In the last over as well, we were discussing how the likes of Brahmaya, how the likes of Anil, and how the likes of Prasanjit were just testing him with the swing. The control has been absolutely brilliant. But yes, once he got that six, the first few ball passage of play where he was trying to go even cross batted. But once he got into the mix with that six, he has been looking a very different batsman now. But in spite of that, the bowlers have been really on the mark. That's a wide down the leg side. But as the time progresses, even for Prasanjit in the first over, we have seen where he has got the ball to hold, slightly swing away from the off stump. Will be the real challenge, ideally. So that's in the air. And that's over the field. The field not getting in position for that. But yes, we have seen how important are the fielders even in the first over. We've seen when the ball was struck, a fielder did reach towards the ball. So the acrobatics have to be really shown. You have to be footballers, you have to be versatile, stopping the ball. There's a chances of being created here. This is good stuff. Prasanjit has been very, very good bowling like this. It's great stuff. This is compare the last ball. The last ball was right after this one sliding right. So yes, Sanjit is learning as well. Again, India, this is beautiful bowling, guys. Absolutely terrific stuff from Prasanjit. This this has been an even contest. Well, how much ever you Lord Prasanjit, it is that much less. Wonderful stuff. Where he was taken for a boundary in his first over. Look at the way he learned. The last one, slow ball, wider of the off stump. This time very closer. You know the batsman has lost concentration and trying to go big. But yes, Shubnit, who has been so good making that room on the offside, he has been absolutely superb, getting two strokes towards the boundaries. And once you get the batsman out on his strength, something to say. Great, and these are the moments which are making you real heroes. Great signs for the captain in the team to last ball of the sixth. After the match, Empire moved. The Empire says it's going down the leg. Uh, But the legends have ended the power play on a high. They got that important wicket of Shubnit. Both the openers back in the hat after six, 38 for 2. Three. Arnav again on the leg stump. Giving me chance on the leg stump. The fielder will this time. Fielder wide. Now this is really healthy start. As I was really talking about the first few overs where he was getting that swing, where he dropped his helmet. Just on the back of his mind, he was going back and thinking, yes, think, buddy, think. Brahmaya was really challenging with the ball, going up more closer to the off stump. But Arnav, after getting that six, got the ball going, got his batting going, and now he's looking in a very good shape. That's again, see, have a look at the shape. The ball shape, and look, Arnav is not being absolutely unperturbed, isn't it? This time he's letting the ball come to him and now it's playing on the top of the mountain. Signs of great batsmen. So from this is where from all the technique you talk about, all the class you talk about, this is where they are really getting shaped. So Pasha is the new bowler, already 11 in this over. So the wicketkeeper just getting his feel right. From 152, it's the average. We're talking about Santosh. Faces second ball. Ah, that's beautifully played. Wide and a cover point. Fielder has no chance. Again, leaning into the drive. Very fast hands. This is magnificent batting from Santosh. Wow. When we were describing about Arun, we just said the god from the offside. But yes, talk about the right handers and the flair on the offside. Superb batting. Ah, it's been beautiful bowling that. But the bowlers have been equally challenging up to the score. Well, even though these boundaries are going, they're ensuring that making the batsman play on the front foot. The challenges are on church of teams. What can you really expect? 53 for 2 after 7. Batsmen upping the ante and the bowlers really getting the things right too. How good and how brilliant have been the bowlers. Well, immediately once they have realized they've been going for the boundaries and see how closer and how he has really pulled his length back, the bowler here, Pasha. But yes, that was an expensive over. In fact, the highest runs in the over have come from there. They'll need more overs like this. Last week we have seen the mojo of the left-handers, the Bharat, who was absolutely terrific. We have seen 200s in this ground so far, but most dominant 100 was from Omi. 173 after being recalled into the side for the season. He devastated the opposition. What devastating stuff from that man. That's beautiful again. Full pace of the bat. This has been the mojo of Arnav. And once you really want to get the batsman going, and once he just gets going like this is the way he plays. Really looked very solid down the ground, solid on the offside, and especially that head position. See that backlift is so good on towards the pitch of the ball. Prasanjit has been very clever. Has been really, really very clever. You're not really getting away from him. After that first over where he just went for a boundary, Tarun tongued him. But past that, the way he has set up last wicket, you're not getting the voice. Hello. Hello. Till now you did not get. So slow up. Straight into that. So yes, coming back to the express has been that first over where Tarun downed him for a boundary that was slow, slightly slower and he was slightly predictable. But after that, the way he had dismissed Shubnit, especially who has been so good off the offside, bowled it slower, which was first one across banded shot. That's in the air. Arnav just going on very merrily. It's coming back the first over where we stung to the boundary and flying. And after that was slightly wider of the off stump. After that, more slightly closer, slower, and that's how he got Chubnit out. And appeal. So that's the reason I talk about the wrist positions. If the ball is coming very nicely like that, as the bowler is thinking, his mindset is very good. So is at the end of it? Yes, it is the end of it. 56 for 2. So 56 for 2. After it, Sanjit, sorry, I don't know, has been just going on his merry way. So prior to this match, he had only 10 runs. He'll be loving to add to this tally. So till now, there's a fourth bowler, in fact, Pasha going for 15 runs, but the last ball, Pasha making the batsman play on the front foot, which was very closer to the outside. So one ball, we really know. You can really draw that encouragement as a bowler. Pasha, experienced man, he knows over 113 wickets in his career. So yeah, sorry, in fact, 51 wickets in his career and decent number of wickets in the last 5 matches. So at least per match, he has been taking wickets and a very healthy economy as far as Pasha is concerned. So here is clearly there. He's getting a fielder out at mid on, and clearly for the backlift of this batsman, you can really make him play like that and get the batsman out as per his game plan. That's swinging. That's really good bowling. That is really good bowling. Pasha just swinging it more wider of the off stump, bringing the ball back in. So yes, this is the reason I talk about a bowler really tall. When he's releasing the ball like this, so good. That is the reason. Watch the wrist position. Oh, beautiful stuff from Pasha. Wow. Well, wonderful stuff this from Pasha. Back of the line shot, just over the keeper there. Magnificent bowling is from the bowlers, isn't it? Where the first few bowlers, the likes of Passenger, has been slower, channelizing the ball closer to the off stump. He has been hitting the heartland, making the batsman play on the front foot. Wow, outstanding from Pasha. Well, outstanding stuff from Pasha so far. What title was are the bowlers just getting it? And the body language has been so good, isn't it? The wicketkeeper just monitoring them so high. And this is what lifts you up as a team. They're really shouting out, and this is what you want to get in the morning. Cheer cheer each of your buddies up. Last ball of the night. That is wonderful stuff. This is brilliant batting. Oh no, look, making it look so easy. వెళ్ళారు సిక్స్ తో చూడడంలో మాత్రం సౌందర్యం కాదు, కొట్టడంలో కూడా సౌందర్యం అన్నాడు. ఏమన్నా షాట్ ఒక్కసారి ఫుల్ వేస్తే స్ట్రైటర్ వన్స్ ఓవర్ పిచ్ చేస్తే అసలు తాను వదిలట్లే. వండర్ఫుల్ బ్యాటింగ్, గ్లోరియస్ షాట్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్. బాల్ కోసం జస్ట్ వెయిట్ చేసి కొడుతున్నాడు. అబ్సల్యూట్లీ స్టెల్లర్ బ్యాటింగ్ from Arnav. 34 in 23. Last week as well, it has been the day of the left-handers. So day two, match number one has belonged to this left-hander so far. So bowlers again, he's making the ball, he's hitting the bowlers who are really challenging. It has been not easy from the bowlers away. They have not given away runs very, very easily and not given those lengths really with the bowler. I think with the batsman can really play and ploy with. Jay is a new bowler into the bowling crease. That's nicely played away. But yes, how good have the batsmen been on the offside? Even the openers, you see the first one. Now, what saves the last one? Just held his pose after hitting a six. It is replaced with these sort of videos, crystal clear 4K videos. Absolutely magnificent to watch. As a commentator, even for you, when you're describing these moments, so good to watch. So it's, I believe it's a leggy who's in operation. Sorry, in fact, it's a so in fact it's the offie who's into the bowling crease now. So yes, clearly from his bowling plan, he's clearly saying that he loves to bowl fast. But yes, Jay, a very experienced man, over 219 wickets, a professional. This man, best of 5 for 30. That's good bowling. Waited for the ball, trying to open the field of the ball there. Again, yes. Don't want to give entrainment like this. You don't want to get just that entrainment of runs like this. Very try to be only on the batsman's slight presence in the field running into, but yes, Arnav just showing how good he is around the ground. The first runs in the third run region for the almost on to 36, 3 fours, 2 sixes. Again, just waiting for the ball there. The bowler as well will get into those slight drifters. These will be really interesting content. And as far as Jay bowls, those 4 overs from him will be really very crucial. And Santosh as well, after getting that boundary, the first one has been really good on the offside. Santosh is leaning into those drives, has been. That's in the wicket keeper just sleeping there. The wicket keeper just sleeping there. Yes, just slipped in the pitch. Well, luck can come in many forms, isn't it? Well, Santosh, 18-13 after getting that first boundary, it has been not so easy. So that is the reason I talk about this has been an even contest between the ball and the bat. But Arnav, he has been batting on a league of his own, especially when the bowlers have been really challenging. The way he has dominated is simply superb. Just a still head position, a calm mind. Well, young guns playing with a calm mind. So good to watch. The fielder, a deep mid wicket. That smashed away a low full toss. Exactly would have got it an angle, he would have got a boundary, in fact. As I was talking about, it will be a really interesting contest between Arnav and Jay. Really not a rank turner of the ball, Jay. He'll definitely want to use the air, trying to get in those tractors. Maybe try to bowl slow ones. Ah, slightly across again, so close to the off now. Again, how did that use? Halfway stage. Imagine balance 71 for 2. Once he has been slightly wide, but the men in blue have been so good on the offside. It's superb batting from Santosh, shaking off the dot balls. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it was from the mid of the bat. Oh, well, I know that the ball might have flipped. Well, the ball just it was due to the due which was there to 200, but then the stroke did not slip from Santosh's hand. So confident batting, isn't it? Oh, what one boundary can do. It can transcend into shots like this. What a start to the second half of the first innings. Magnificent batting. Truly awesome stuff from Santosh this. On the outside, on slightly wider, slightly shorter. So he is trying to just slap it. Last over. What a dramatic over it has been. But this has been the mojo of the batsmen of the men in blue. They've been so good, irrespective of the batsmen getting out in single digits, double digits. They have been very good on the offside, especially that alignment when they're playing in shots like that. They've been really not losing that. When you really want to play on the offside, the alignment has to be really still. They've been really maintaining that balance so nicely. Last one, Santosh, strengthening his emotions. Arnav, he just said to Arnav, buddy, I just want to hold. I just don't want to hold back. I want to catch you up. So watch an over again. 15 runs coming of the last over too. So identically, this is the second time in the innings where we have seen the batting team getting 15. So another 2 to 3 overs like this. So who knows where the scoreboard is heading towards. It's Jay into the bowling crease. So yes, coming back to that's good running back. That's really good running. Let's hear the date from the meaning. Right now, right from the word go. Coming at a challenging pace. Jazz, the first few balls, the first 6 balls were after it's been really unstoppable and unforgettable. The mindset has been so good. Cashes for him. That's nicely played. Now, just says my have a look at my wrist work. Well, buddies, you've just seen how good I play on the outside of my front foot driving. Just see how well I play with my wrists. So if this is what I talk about, all the challenges will be definitely there in the start. But how you really pace your innings and how you come back, how you hold yourself in those middle overs, really tells and dwells about your mindset. But Santosh transcending from the last over, he was just definitely dropped in the last over too. Luck part of the game as well, always. So yes, still really not get the turn. They definitely try to go all those stump lines, channeling those stump lines. And I was just discussing on a big ramp kernel of the ball is Jay. So definitely want to watch. Definitely want to watch what will those stump lines be. So bowling more flatter the trajectory, it will be really important on what Arnav and Santosh will have to look for because where they really want to play the ball for churn, the ball will really go and pitch in straight. So Arnav goes on to 42, 42 in 29. Is he getting to his 15 style, slightly ensuring all is in the right space? And keep extra in place for the whole way. In fact, for the batsman, sweeper in place. Will it be outside the option taking an actual swing bait? Ah, yes, it was the same play. It was the same play. A good ball is from Jay. He's thinking, he's really thinking. That's what we talk about. Talking it, taking the taking the time ideally before delivering every ball. It's up from Jay this so far. So say they're really ensuring the field is its place. Ah, it's a shot. Really getting away. So from here, the last over. When he got away with the short ball, Mr. Cameraman just on the prowl, who want to just get the shots right. Yes! Brilliant bowling from Jay! Well, brilliant bowling, brilliant stuff from Jay. The slide, last one, slightly slower. This is what the makes the bowlers really dexterous, especially the bowlers who are really not turning. They really rely on the skill. And in the last over, it was just skill from Jay. But yes, it's Ravi with the batsman trying to play with the hands, the hard hands there. Santosh, yes, we really understand in the last over. He just got those emotions transcending, especially in form of boundaries. Yes, I had that catch up. It will be disappointed with the way he got out cross-banded chance. Not really alone. He was trying to launch that into the orbit. But Jay just castles those legs down. Really, really very clever. What he has done very differently is entice the batsman into the big shot, just bowling it very slow. Superb stuff. The bowler don't have turn. Just rely on your skill like that. So, Kohli, welcome on board, but it's not to be Virat Kohli, it's Rahul Kohli. So, ah, Pulchas gets away. Srinivas is into the bowling crease right now. So, Arnav just was seeing it was in the app for him. So yes, Kohli, what vibrations that name has. So Kohli really wants to express his ground, his love for cricket at the LFC. So welcome, Kohli. So all in all, that we partnership broken. The partnership was a really commendable partnership. There was over 53. Just got about the runs going. Santosh, in the first phase of his innings, where the strike rate was shaky, is playing well. So yes, Kohli often running too. Kohli, a lot of expectation from his name. We know how he anchors the innings, comes at number three for predominantly for India. But here as well, he is not an not a less position this when you're coming in at number five, especially 8 overs to bat out, and where this team has to set targets. He's doing a lot of promotions. The batsman promoting himself here. Well, in fact, 100 aqua with a single for the Galaxy Monks. Skill, just rely on your skill. He has been doing this so very good. The batsman will be really in anticipation for that turn, but Jay just saying slightly mixing up his lens beautifully here. That's all. Straight to the fielder, straight to the fielder. All in all, it's a very good sign for Rahul. He's getting the shots from the meat of the bat tall. Is he trying to do something different? Slower, slower, slower. Yes, yes, yes. This is how even Santosh was slightly disturbed. So slower. It was a cry from the fielder. But he's saying, so yes, you listen. Over getting those wickets and especially bowling very disciplined and not conceding boundaries. He's bowling a lot and lot with dexterity and the boundary phase, the dot ball boundary. In fact, the dot ball percentage has been on very higher side for the man in pink. The last ball of the 14 is coming up. Yes, a trade 58 for our. What a trade 58. Awesome stuff from our this young man. He has risen to the challenge. Cool, composed, controlled, brilliant. He just gets his 50 of 30. It's challenged because of wickets were 2 wickets. When he just came in, he was tested. But when he had tested this with the middle 14 gone, 2 for 3. Wow. It is absolutely brilliant stuff. Nicely built. And this work has been a very top notch for now. And the running in between the wickets too. With the way, look at the way he has been calling. Very subtle. That calling has been on the mark. He's very clear with the calling too. So last week we have seen. That's nicely put. Kohli as well waiting. So have a look at this today. All these batsmen, especially the top five, So good sign for the batsman going ahead in the tournament. And he says, yes, they'll play lot and lot cricket in the future tournaments too. All good, and especially playing very late, and there have been absolutely no hurry. Just tells how good have the thoughts been. Your subconscious mind plays a very, very crucial role in shaping batsmen like these, and especially Arnav. Slower, wonderful batting, wonderful bowling. Pro Prasenjit, Pro Prasenjit. Slower, and he has already got a first wicket like that. Yes, yes, I believe he has dropped the catch. That is the reason he was very frustrated with that. Slower, and see, have a look at this. This is the pattern. This is the pattern he was. That is how he this should be as well. Bowl it closer, and after that, sorry, bowl it wider, more closer. So yes, easy getting easy signing off with a wicket. Oh, what a spell! It has been a simply outstanding spell from Prasanjit. Very clever, very disciplined. Oh, that's a wide. That's a wide. So yes, the setups so interesting. That's a wide down the leg side. In fact, with 2 runs being given away. It's a 1-1. The Nelson. When you have identical numbers like this, there is something big coming for you at the NH level. Yeah, oh, yes. Calling has been so good. Prasanjit has ended. He really set up. It was going for a huge. It was something big coming at energy level. No, into the bat. What a great spell from Prasanjit comes to an end. 4 overs, one for 28 runs with 111 for three. Man, oh boy, Jay, this is brilliant. Bowling it slow, making the wanting the batsman go for a biggie, setting up the batsman in the last over as well. There was setups. Prasanjit dropped a catch, but the wicket keeper said, Prasanjit, no problem, buddy. No problem. Wickets can come like this. Wickets can come with dexterity and composure. Oh, calm and composed. How good. How good have the batsmen and the bowlers been? Simply, they simply unperturbed, simply brilliant. This. We just see one situation, how the batsmen are just shaken away. At the fourth wicket down, the projected 150 for 150 Kohli would have been disappointed again from the meat of the bat, just like Tarun, who was looking so good. Yeah, now the batsman out in the single digits. So yes, he really had no option, isn't it? Trying to up the ante. I was talking about Jay and his importance as a spinner and the role. Look at the way he has been channelizing different balls. The trajectory has been absolutely outstanding. Whenever he's trying to set the batsman up, tossing the ball in the air and making the batsman play fall short. Yes, making the batsman play the ball. Have a look at this. Quick up from Jay, and that's two. That's really nice. Arvind off and running with two. He's in at number 6. Well, now, well, in fact, short run. Given so all in all, Arnav will definitely look after this. They'll definitely not want to go away runs like this. So yes, short run, slightly in the field. That's nicely played away. Will the batsman want to go back for 2 years? And now the 2 is gone. So yes, see how good the calling has been on point. And that's the reason we have not seen any runouts in the last week. We have seen just disasters. And even in the semi-finals against India versus England, we have seen disaster shown to be getting run out. India would have been getting over 250 in that match. But yes, last week as well, how important those runouts are. You really have to call, and they've been calling really well. The body language, see how good, how nimble, how agile are the bowlers, just making those field changes of every ball. That's tongued away down the ground. But now this phase will test Arnav from here because he has taken his time, just got a grasp of his wicket. But all these bowling options, he'll get to face all these bowlers. Prasanjit, the captain, has bowled out 4 overs, 1 for 28. He'll get to face the likes of Brahmaya Anil. But now the ball has softened up, it has eased up. It will all be a very interesting contest. These last of Jay coming. Oh, this is how he has been setting up the channels and the stump lines. He has been tossing the but it has missed all. It has missed everyone. They'll take these runs. Runs coming in for the Pipes. End of 16, 122 for 4. So Jay has done his job. Jay has really done his job. 4 overs, 2 for 22. Simply terrific stuff from Jay as well. When he really wants to set up, see, look at this. When he really wants to set up, he has bowled those faster ones. But the stump lines he has been channeling very differently. The last one as well. Has tossed the ball up, making the batsman go for a cross-barred shot, especially going towards Kaukana, one of the ploys for the leg spinners in T20 cricket of getting wickets, making the batsman force. That is how even Santosh just lost concentration. Is another batsman who just lost concentration like that. Well, a very interesting phase from here coming up. Yeah, we'll be seeing the likes of Anil, the likes of Pramaya, who have been really very healthy in that first spell. So the 3 overs will come from them. Pasha as well has 2 in the mix. Well, likely so. Anil is into the bowling crease now. He'll start fresh. He'll really start fresh. Well. We talk about beautiful batsmen who have been so good in running in between the wickets, very nimble, very agile, very subtle. So these are very subtle runs, very subtle runs which add to the tally of the team. And all these runs, look at the boundary percentage for Arnav. In fact, only 28 runs out of that 59 have come in boundaries. Sorry, have come in boundaries. Those that more than 52% have come in these ones and twos. Simply outstanding from Arnav. Ah, so yes, even it will be a challenge for Anil and as well as Arnav because Anil knows now the ball has softened and there has been the sun is out, pitch is dried out, and it will Arnav as well. The ball will not bounce that much. How is he going to play? He's very important for the team fortunes from here on. The team is really wanting to hit that 180 mark. Slower out. The fielder. The fielder. It was his turn there. But just stopped in. Just going about the things very nicely, isn't it? So interesting contest. Interesting contest. We are waiting for that big one coming from Arnold. He's been really waiting. He has been really ideally taking that time. We've seen right from the word go from Arnav. That is wide. So yes, the idea is right. The idea is right from the bowler. We know, we know the bowlers really want to, really don't want to be in the arc of the batsman. So they definitely try to channel it wider of the batsman there, Anil. But yet only four of these over so far. So the dot ball percentage has been absolutely wonderful. So before conceding a boundary, there has been at least 23 balls that have come in form of dots. So that's how good the bowlers have been. So match is even it has been right from the word go to. Yes, now see, look at this. Look at how clever is Anil. Well, he know the ball was coming into the batsman, and yes, Arnav has been rotating the striker till he just wanted to change the stump line, channel it away. I'll go towards my conventional side. So only four of the over. Super stuff from Anil. No covering a pitch of the ball, and Arnav looking at the gods. So now this will be a last wicket alert. Well, we don't have the effects that Mr. Taj can produce as in Star Sports, but a wicket alert. Are we seeing a wicket here? That's smashed down the ground. I don't want to cracking over this. A fantastic over that. Only five of the over. 17 gone, 127 for four. 17 gone, 127 for four. Highly unlikely, I believe, Brahmaya is going to bowl. I believe with 2 for 23 was considered. I believe it will be Pasha who will bowl. But after this, they'll again want to go back towards and Anil, I believe it will be the 20th over where Brahmaya would be again back. So no, the captain has different man in place. Srinivas is into the bowling crease now. So Srinivas conceding 1 for 8 in that first over. What he has done ideally good is that there have been no boundaries in that first over of his. So this is a very good move from the captain. So yes, another 3 overs. So Last 3 overs is how many are we going to see? Ideally, another 30 to 40 runs on an average is what Arnav will be thinking on the back of his mind. Arnav again looking at the heavens in that last over as well. We have seen how good has Anil been. The first two balls of his spell, in fact, the first two balls of the over went over the wicket, and immediately he has realized wanting to go round over the wicket into bowling it wider and just showed his dexterity. That is that's a wide. Did make room. Just a margin, very close to the tram line. So yes, all the bowlers watching and learning. So we learn, we watch, we grow together. Slower and flicked away. Beautifully flicked away, boss. Effortless. Oh. Wow, wow. Magnificent shot this. We were looking after the post, the change of his and how good his wrist has been, especially Jay, the way he has been the way he has been rotating Jay for strike with those wrists. Another powerful flick of the wrist, and way she went. This is in the air. The two fielders underneath, and well, no one is all good news is Arnav will run. Arnav will with all his might. Well, when you want, when the real captain really wants, captain, I'll run for you. I'll run for you all day. It's just like Hussein Bolt. Well, just get the timer and see in how many minutes he's able to complete off that sprint. This is absolutely beautiful from Arnav. Oh, that's smash back! Srinivas, take that money! Wow! Well. Srinivas, take that buddy. That's beautiful batting that. That's wonderfully played. Full. He doesn't have a chance. Anil was talking about setting me up in the last over. Now, I'll set you up with boundaries. The score moving on to 150, heading closer to 150 with that boundary. Well, the last, oh, another offside shot, a diving fielder. All the time goes in. All the time goes in. Again, we. Well, the men in blue, the offside play has been next level. Well, this man has been sprinting. He has been sprinting with his feet. Now he's sprinting away with boundaries. Last one was just smashed, and this was flare. Well, sabotaging stuff. This from Arnav moves on to 77, inching closer to another magnificent 100. So yes, safe as houses. Very clever from Arnav. This very clever from Arnav. Wow, wow. Well, Dhoni. So we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. Arnav moves on to 79 with the 2 runs, but yes, the most important runs. In fact, 18 runs have come of the over. 146 for 4. Player will just slightly take drinks as we head into a very short breather. Don't go away. Hello. 46 for 4. Anil into his final. 3 overs, none for 18. But this has been Arnav 2.0. That's flicked away. Push start to the over from Anil, and with that, the 150 is up for the Galaxy Monks. What staggering stuff this! Well, simply brilliant stuff. At 26, in fact, 22 runs coming in the last 7 balls. You'll see this. Even the control of Anil's stature can give you some boundaries on the leg side. Arvind getting his first boundary of his innings. Another wide down the leg side. Well, prior to starting of the 18th over, we were just talking on how many runs on an average does Arnav and Co have in mind. I was talking about 30 runs to 27 already are out in 7 balls. That is what I'll talk about. Once the ball softens, it is very easy for the batsman to score. They'll easily get those loose balls. So, and this is good bowling. This is really good bowling from Anil. The bowlers have really adjusted so well. This is what the experience gives you. So the likes of Jay, the likes of Ramaya, they know one ball is going to the boundary and which area to channelize. They perfectly know that even Pasha, though going for a lot and lot of runs, he's done this time in time out. He has really adjusted very very well, very fast. But yes, this will be a really interesting one. As the best bowler versus the best batsman. In fact, this bowler has been the pick of the bowlers as far as the fast bowlers are concerned. The last over, we have just seen Arnav batting on a next level. He just smashed Srinivas to all the parts of the ground. So Arnav 2.0 versus Anil. So where are we seeing the ball being dispatched? That's smashed away. That's smashed away. And it's right to the fielder this time. So Bhagarna has been the cry from the dugout. Yes, they really want the young lad to take a lot of pride. The sooner the better for the lot of responsibility as well on Arvind's shoulders. He knows he has been there right from the word go concretized in the crease, just studying that shape. Wow, what character attributes this man has got. Again, swinging it away. Oh, the finish field. Well, at this point of the game, you don't want this. But the Monks, all these runs will count for them. Score just moving on nimbly. Especially the last 2 overs, very, very healthy. In fact, 27 runs coming in the last 10 balls. So, courtesy of Arnav 2.0. Slight change in the field. Now, that's smashed away. Couldn't predominantly get the timing. Oh, you ask Arnav. This is what I was talking about. You ask Arnav to sprint all day and he'll do that for you. Well, Dhoni completed a sprint in 9 seconds. Well, measure the timing of in how many seconds is Arnav completing his sprint. So last 2 overs, very healthy, very pristine as far as the Monks are concerned. The last ball of the night is coming up. That is very, very clever from Arvind. Yes, anticipating the fielder will have no chance at all. Wow, knowing the field where it is. Well, 161 for 4 after 19, 34 coming in the last 2 overs. The last over coming up. Arnav 180. He needs 20 in 6. If you're thinking it's a winning equation, no. It's an equation for his 100. So Arnav on strike. It will be Brahmaya to finish off as we were telling. Yes, just saved in his throw for the last. So how clever was. Oh, two. You ask him to sprint, he'll do it. He'll do it. Well, Usain Bolt's love for cricket. Well, Usain Bolt is in form of Mr. Arnav. And his love for cricket so superb. 2 runs to start off. So 30 on an average we're talking about. It's the fourth time in innings where at least 15 runs have or more have come. That smashed away straight to the fielder, straight to the fielder. But Arvind as well getting into the groove. Last time, well, how well he scooped. He has absolutely scooped so beautifully. He knew there was no fielder, just using the pace, getting into the line of the ball, swiveling towards the off stump, and just nicely played it away, just damaging Anil's figures with that last over. In fact, 15 were given in the first 3 overs. He went for 18. And the bowlers reliant on swing. These were the challenges being presented to them. Yorker, this is really good bowling and inside edge. The last 3 balls coming up. Will he want to inch closer to his 100? 40 runs coming in the last 15 balls. Simply superb, simply superb. So all these runs count. Will get 10 to 20 runs more than average. That will really give you a lot of edge in the match. That's again smash back. Aki has been kept really busy. Oh yes, he's tired out, he's tired. Even a sprinter, even a sprinter, and the builder in form of Arnav is tired. The last 2 balls coming, a great over from Ramayana so far. Only 5 of the last 4 balls is just getting his feel right. So are AA ensuring the score goes past 170. That's superb! Yeah, the score goes 170. Well, it's over at 12, at 13. Well, Brahma was absolutely spearhead puller. It was spearhead outside the Yorker. His idea was right. Well, Arvind is a very good to give that. Superb, Arvind. That score, yes. These are all the extra runs. The last ball of the 20th. The ball slightly tailing in, missing the stumps. Score exactly at 170. Brahma as well ends with figures of 4 for 33. But here we have they end on 170 for 4. But yes, Arnav will be headed off. He'll be a proud man. What an innings it has been. Control, that great. Talk about resurgence. Talk about character. He has shown how to spend time in the crease. So 174 for the Galaxy. And then we'll talk about everything after a very short and a sweet break. So don't go away. Well, hello, back on air. So we're rejuvenated and all ready to start the innings. That's good bowling. That's really very good bowling. Kohli, we know. Kohli did dance over the track. He lost his concentration. Is out. But yes, on the bowling, on the mark, exactly concentrating. Says with the air swing, he'll definitely want to use the conditions, want to use a new ball. So the umpire swapping sides. So Madhu and Akhilesh are the batsmen at the crease. Akhilesh, more smart and experienced man, and the two. That's really good bowling. That's really, really very, very good bowling. And the batsman as well playing with the soft hands. We talk about this always in the power play. The challenge to the batsman would be just see off the new ball first. In the first few overs, the contrast to the way these bowlers are bowling the bowlers ball, channeling the ball away, have been slightly more towards the off stump. Now they're bowling slightly back of the length, bowling it more slower. Rahul, young man, young career, 26 matches, 26 wickets for Rahul. So he definitely would want to work on that economy as the time will progress. He'll know as far as he's playing the sport, that sport only will give him a lot of experience. A tight start from Rahul so far. That's smashed away! Shot! Oh! We have just seen one here of the left hand joins the body. Akhilesh of it, that's nicely, that just a shot I have that. Bye. And this has been something towards our strength as well. So good. He has been the balls pitching straight. It is a bowler should really use their mind. Definitely no doubt about that. We've seen the men in pink how good they've been channeling the balls, bowling it away, bowling it slow, or even Prasenjit was an expert, the captain himself setting the different batsmen up. He got Shubnit out like that. Oh, that jet swing is just have a look at this. Now, from where is the ball swinging? It is swinging exactly more from towards the off stump. It's coming back. Prasenjit, the captain, was absolutely brilliant, setting the boy batsman hold it wider, wider slow ball batsman. That's really good bowling. More for this head. We were talking about even in the first inning. This pitch having a little more bounce. The degree of bounce is even more, and the degree of swing is as well. This is a natural movement with the green cover around. The bowlers will be slide definitely encouraged as we were discussing about this point. So last ball of the second coming up. So it's a long off. In fact, wider going back. Long on coming in towards Midan. In fact, Midan very that's nicely played away. And it is straight to our nose. So two gone, taking without a wicket. So first victory in the power play. This is not a new scene. They're already acclimatized to this scene so many times. Pin back scene. This LBW. Oh, they're attacking the new body. They're attacking the new body. Galaxy have lost two already, in fact. So the similar sort of challenge which is being presented to the batsman now. So this is where Arnav really stood. Really stood. Sorry, in fact, it's only one wicket lost. So we were talking about the match of the other ground, but yes, only one wicket. So three gone, 23 for one. So three gone, 23 for one. So Akhilesh, and in fact, the Prasenjit, the captain, we were lauding him, and the way he set up different batsmen with those slow balls. In fact, it was inside that power play. That's nicely driven away. That's nicely driven away. One of the features of the batsman have been, especially in that power play, watching the ball and exactly playing on the top of the boundary. You really see the eye is always a very important feature for the batsman that really sets your intent up. The way you're driving tells your mindset. Just trying to do something different, isn't it? Monthly. Sorry, Basudev. I really do not want to do something different. Isn't it? More it more bowling closer, slightly back of the Austin and the outside. It should always be challenged of the batsman. Ah, that's brilliant stuff. That's really brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff. That is what I was talking about. A slightly bowl it more back of the length. So yes, it's all in the setups. So it's all in the setups as a bowler. Especially you have to be very, very clever bowling in the power play. So being the batsman right, back, bowl it back, bowl it front, try bowling it short. Isn't it? So the first matches we have seen how tight the bowlers have been in the power play. The average go to score has been somewhere around 40, 43 mark. And especially on an average, we have at least got two wickets out in the power play. Another tight start at a great bowling list. We've seen Anil and Ramaya in the first innings, and here Vasudev and Rahul bowling it very tight. Vasudev, sorry, Rahul already getting a wicket. Couldn't get the timing he wanted ideally. So four gone, 26 for one. To that scorecard of so the 174. This man has been a standout, the little man. In, in fact, Arnav, the young man, 84 and 58, 6 fours, 3 sixes. Ah, just taking stride exactly from my lines. Young man, well played. A great innings from you. Just showed that real wonderful character that was there to stand on this wicket, and especially. Oh, cut away! Bowling it shot! Again, four from the fielder that you really don't want to, especially in such an attacking field. You really don't want to bowl it short. It was there. That was there to be stopped. That's gone for four. That Akhilesh will take these runs. Akhilesh will really take these runs. Coming back. How good has Arnav been? And the likes of Brahmaya, the likes of Anil, the likes of Rasanjit and Jay, especially who have challenged him in all different stages. Yo, that's in the air. Fielder will just watch it. That is. No, he couldn't stop it. That's gone for four more. Runs piling up. Runs piling up. Kohli, who has been so tight, the first one right out by the off stump. Well, this one he was just overcompensating on the volleyball, overpitched. And that these are the invitations that Akhilesh accepts. That's beautifully played. Oh, stride, confidence, mesmerizing. The umpire loves it to give four as well. Is Bo bowling this? Is ideally Bo bowling this? What one ball can do, what one real good shot can do from the batsman, it really forces the bowlers to bowl something different. This is exactly not bowling to the field, but yes, Akhil, batting to the expectations. So one over can quickly turn the tides. It's great batting this. That's again in the air. No man, oh, no man's land. They'll go back for two. Yes, this is what Kohli's strength is. He should really try to fix to his strength. Do not try anything different. Where with the fielding and packed offside field, really make the batsman play on that front foot. Ideally. But now, ideally, Akhil Leish is enjoying and striking at 200 at the moment. That's smashed away. That is smashed away. Fielder. It was not far from him. If he would have been in an ideal position, that would have been it. But yes, a ball going in here, Akhilesh will be very, very well aware of that. For getting so many boundaries and getting to start like this, you don't want to get out like that. A soft dismissal is not entertaining at all. Rahul 16 already in the over. That's good bowling. That is really good bowling. This is what is Rahul's strength. Bowl it full. Bowl it really full. He has been just getting away. And in fact, on this ground, the bowlers have earned rewards bowling that length. It's only been singles in the 95%. That's the success ratio it has been on the ground bowling full. 5 on 43 for 1. Off the bat. That's another wide down the leg side. Yes, coming back, Tarun got that boundary back in the first over. So good, so good. But after that, that was a soft dismissal in the end for him. So yes, really didn't want to get dismissed and that in that way. But after that, on the wrapped on the pads. I believe the height must have been the question. The umpire not interested. This after that, Shubnit really got going, especially the way he has really made way. And one of the feature of his being batting, though he has only made those 15 runs, run a ball 15. Especially the room he has made on the offside, that really gives you extra time capturing strokes on the offside. But he was dismissed really, really very cleverly. In fact, runs were needed at that point of time. And then came in that man, Arnav Pandey, 84 in 58, 144 was strike rate at one point of time. He got all those runs, two singles. That's swinging away. This is a very nice and a lean action. So wide. All those runs for Arnav. At one point of time, in fact, when he reaches 54% of his runs have just come in the way he has run those singles, especially the calling, the mindset has been sublime and very clear. And that intent at position, the way he has got runs on the offside, the wrists, absolutely perfect. That's another wide given away. There's something suspicious about it. This angle was more very close to the tram line, but yes, it all belongs to the umpire. So umpire have been coordinating really well. Well, they're switching sides. That's the reason I talk about even the close calls. Just watching every ball inch by inch. Shorter one back of the line. That's really good bowling. So hard lengths. These are the test match lines. This is what even Brahmaya was bowling. It's 2 runs. That's nicely played on the top of the bounce. Again, control. Absolutely beautiful on that. Prasanjit, known for his dexterity, isn't it? The way he bowls as well. Well, not repeating that time and time out. But look at the way always all these all rounders so good, so important treasures for the team. That play that climbed in, that's through the wicket keeper that might have injured him. Well, a high action when with head pace, 120 clicks very easily. So I'm a one by, and with that the Harmony Legends 50 is now. So 152, which is the high at one point of time, 114 with 17 overs. Well, in fact, 130 odd in that 17 overs. So we were calculating at least 30 runs. But after that, they got those very, very important runs. In fact, 40 odd runs. But 10 to 15 runs give you so good feet. 18 runs more than the average score on this ground. But here's this bowler with a high arm action running in, bowling at 120 clicks. Great to watch. That's very nicely played again. Control. That control from Prasanjit Super. It raised across the top. Wow. Time from left the bat. Nothing wrong with the ball. Batsman. Wow, God level stuff this from the batsman. This. Wow, on the top of the bounce. Just waited for the ball. Just didn't even look to play it hard. Just relied more on timing. This extravagant stuff. This from Prasanjit. Very clever in the way he's going at the moment. That's good bowling. That's good bowling. Oh, batsman, only are you clever? What about me? Yes, said Owen back. completely disturbed his balance of this ball. But the last one, what a shot that was! It was absolutely extravaganza. Just waited for the ball on the top of the bounce. That control, the control of the top hand, that accuracy, that preciseness, just getting between the field. Wow, stellar to watch. The last stroke, the stroke making of the highest order from Prasenjit. Last one. Wow, ball holding its line, ball holding its line. Oh, one ball definitely cannot disturb the morale of the bowler or talk about the morale of the bowler. So end of 56 for one. DJ play. Last over, the last boundary. Immaculate control of the top hand. The way he played, and especially when the bowler is bowling and using the pace more to just get roll, to just get that side and to get that control. That's beautiful. It's wonderfully ball. Captain of the made him play front forward, and that's out. That's out. Oh, you cannot ask for a big wicket at this stage, Akhilesh. In that last over, those boundaries were coming, the sixes were coming, and suddenly, just the change. Well, the experienced statesman just coming back into the attack and just shows how is somebody has learned in straight away introduction of pin straight away after the power play. So 375 wickets is not known for this Rishi. He's not known the captain for nothing. Captain just leading from the front. Arnav and the others. It's enough. You have stolen the limelight. Well, let the light be on me for some position. So yes, they're watching. They're watching. They clearly observe what the Harmony Legends did. They really time. They really took that time setting those fields. And ideally now, Arvind, in fact, Rishi, exactly getting that field right, and they've been exactly treating like Rishi's saying today. It has been balanced and a very clear thought process. That's good bowling. That is really, really very good bowling. So very interesting inference with Jay and Rishi. Jay as well, the first one, he was definitely trying to bowl those stump lines. He was trying to channel in those faster ones. When the batsman was really getting going, the first ball, this is what spinners ideally do. The faster one is slightly back of the line, there a drift. It is good bowling this. So Rishi as well, we know, not a big rank turner of the ball, 375 wickets for Rishi. But yes, what a great record. What a great record after 285 matches, having a great economy of seven. And every bowler I've seen got 6 wickets at least. Is the best. Good bowling that. Good bowling that. Again, using that crease really well. Even in the last week, we have seen how the bowlers just channelizing and using that crease quite well. One, they come very more closer to the off stump. It has been slightly slower, slightly wider. They're trying to channel in slightly wider of the crease, and that is what you get. Slightly wider of the crease. The batsman, the bowler will try to charge in with pace. Yes, slightly wider, and they want that angle into the batsman. This is what even ideally Mohammad Shami does. We'll talk about that. 71, 7 gone 60 for two. So when we talk about Arvind and this man, Prasanjit and Arvind, the last over, how good. Talk about the control of the top hand on the top of the bounce, especially with the bowler bowling at that swing. Hard lengths were very tough to get over. Force that 2 balls, he just lost his shape. Made one ball was completely made the batsman played on the front foot and was straight to the wicket keeper. Now, is there a wicket alert coming? Is there a wicket coming? And what has been very interesting, that's straight down, in fact, for a single, or what has been another interesting inference about Arvind? He has making the ball hold. The last one, in fact, the third ball that Prasanjit faced, Prasanjit versus Arvind, this has been a really good contest to watch out. What he did of the last ball of his first over, Arvind, he has made the ball hold the line, and today we have seen Brahmaya do that, making the ball hold the line. So this is one of the important, sorry, very interesting article in Cricket says every team has a batter who loves playing under pressure. Arnav exactly has done under that. There's another batsman. It just says 41% the team's total effort. Yes, ideally, once the ball gets older, Arvind, we normally don't get to see that swing. It will be more straighter. And it is important how he sets up the batsman right from here on. So Arnav has definitely contributed more than 60% today. So yes, it clearly states he loves playing under pressure. So 84 out of that 170 runs have come. Ah, that's in the air, just helping along its way. That's gone for six. That's gone for six. I really want to swing. This point of time. What an in, what an incredible shot that was. Just use the bowler's pace. Again, the control of the top. Sanjit on top. Sanjit on top. This is a Sanjit has been on top. The last one was just incredibly helped on its way. This time short and wide, threw his arms all over it. 21 and 18. Wow, what an interesting contest it has been, and it has been all Prasanjit over Arvind. 73 for 2 after 8. Oh, it's getting that rave. That's true. Let me get deeper again. Oh, so it's had 3 runs. That's really well bowled. Again, round arms. On the last match, we've seen how the bowlers have been using that round arm very cleverly when they have been bowling those flighters, especially. But coming back, coming back to the stroke making of Prasanjit, he has been absolutely playing with Arvind's mind. Another bowler just chips it or just takes it short there. Prasanjit with the luck just going towards it. I couldn't. Again, that's the reason I say complete, play that shot full, play that shot, complete the shots. Very lucky. It did not go to the fielder. Nice change of pace. Nice change of pace. Till now, we've seen Rishi just going wide of the crease, channelizing the ball into the batsman, getting those results. And now, slowly changing his strategy. This is great bowling in from Rishi. This captain using his head. See, have a look at that. Once it is exactly coming from the eye line of the umpire, he's bowling it flatter, but slightly more over the umpire, wider of the crease. He's either bowling it slow or bowling it round. I'm great bowling this from Rishi. But Prasanjit 22 in 19, that last over, 6 and 4. Simply brilliant to watch. Two different starts from contrast. Peel the right down the leg side. Is at this point, at this stage of time, we know this is some of the temperatures are soaring and the pitch is opened up. The ball coming more onto the bat quite nicely. Drifter, that's very well played. That is really well played. Well, on the front foot today, especially offside, the batsmen have been really good. Long off, wider off, long off. The stroke making has been absolutely brilliant with 6 and a 4, which was helped just across by the batsman on its way. After that, the width, the batsman throwing his hands on it. That's straight to Rishi. That's straight to Rishi. Oh, that came in hard. That is what he was telling. That really came in hard. Well, appeared very easy from here. On top of it, how the pace was like Rishi will only know. But all in all, what is the good news? Prasenjit, the captain, is in the crease. 9 gone, 83 for 2. Hello, sir. Sir, 67 and 48 percentage. The captain still out there in the middle, 32 and 28 at one point of time. The number of balls were better than the number of runs he was striking. Now over a run of ball, 114 is strike rate. So, anything can happen. The first matches are giving up. The first matches are always giving us a lot and lot of happiness to see. And the bowlers are bowling it straighter, they're bowling it fuller. Not in the arc of the batsman, anything can happen. Another 2 to 3 overs. This match can go any time. Well on. And the fourth would be the captain Rishi to his final for another economical spell, the same as Jay. So they've been miserly conceding runs. Just have a look. And appeal, a huge appeal. He immediately went up, but the umpire cool as a cucumber. So this is how they've been all the day today. These challenges have been given to them. How you respond to it, very important. Important empires. Responding brilliantly. The weight was given when you no fielder out there. The fielder behind that. You stopped it well inside the boundary. So today we have seen at the boundary line, we have seen especially those misfields are not inside, but yes, exactly on the boundary line. We've seen these misfields definitely. That's really nice stop. Flanker. That is really good bowling. Have a look at this. Whenever the progress from exactly over the eye line of the umpire, the pace is just more. It's a great observation that really good bowling. That is how today he has been bowling. More sideline exactly parallel to the umpire's eye line. More the height, more the pace. Flighter. There's really wonderful stuff. This. Oh, it's Usman Tariq bowling like this. The stop balls exactly bowling its sideline. He struggles. But she doesn't stop at all. Oh, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. This is what exactly has done in its second over. Boy, going more wider of the crease. Everyone thinks that the faster is going very slower. Lowering the batsman to big one. Great bowling that. Wonderful bowling that. Ah, calling. Calling has been superb appeal, but the umpire said no. Calling so good. So yes, arguably very, very, very tough to really go about the things and set down 13 gone. It's 107. In fact, 183. That's nicely using the tail again. Why not the third man there? So deft touch. Yes, I'm a short of century today. Just have an eye, just have a look at the table today. In fact, the leaderboard that is just progressing. Now spinner again. That was big. Nicely stopped that. Well, in fact, stopped a certain boundary there. The fielder. So yes, Omi, 173 runs. What a long it was. It was just a brilliant knock. Well, timing time out. We talk about great knocks. That was just next level batting from him in the last two. Pritish in those two matches he has played 110 runs. In fact, I believe it was Bhargav who got to 100 in the last match he has played. That's cut away this time. The fielder in front of the line. It's straight to the fielder this time. Yes, exactly. The current that required slightly going over 9 now. So exactly the last over it was identical. That is what just certain sets of dot balls do to you. So yes, we know this ground is exactly know to produce. And the men in blue, the likes of Naresh have won the last match just by 8 runs, a narrow margin. And they're playing an afternoon match. Amazing. That's outside the off this time. Right to the point. What a shot that is, football. Wow. The fielder ran from point. If you're nicely played for the single. What an incredible shot that one. We'll talk about that obviously after this over. It's 117 for 3 after 14. Run out! This is out! The umpire refers it to the third umpire there. Not out. But that's a great throw. Very close call. And the crease always belongs to the umpire. Definitely, when there is a very close call, it will go into the benefit of the batsman, and that's it. But talk about the last stroke in the last over. What a shot that was. The width was given to the batsman. The fielder came in from deep, in fact, deep point. In fact, deep point had no chance at all. Well, today the timing has been absolutely immaculate. So yes, we're discussing about Arnav, but surprise pack. He's in at a very important phase of the match. Absolutely important phase of the match. So another 53 in 36. 53 in 36, 118. 53 in 36. 36. Yes, today the opinions have become very sharp. Yes, everyone are asking score, timing, every run important. They value every opinion. It will be Arnav into the attack. So starts up with a single. So what the all Arnav? Oh, that's an overthrow. Well, you cannot afford these runs. You definitely never cannot afford these runs. The 2 runs to the bag. So first match in the ground seems to be all going towards a header. So triple header today. An exciting Saturday, week number 2. That's really good bowling. Faster ones channeling back outside the off stump. Well, when once you're bowling it outside the off stump, you're really asking the batsman to generate that power. So testing the reach of Prasanjit. We have a 38 in 35 Prasanjit. It has to go with again or just a problem delivering that ball. Couldn't deliver it. So yes, again marking his run up is a bowler. Says Prasanjit 38 in 35. Hardly some time for him now. Trying to go for the big one. Yes, this is what is happening. Once you're bowling it wider of the stumps, this is really good field set. Have a look at that. He's got a cover point in place and asking the batsman to go for the big one, especially in the offside. These ground dimensions are big ones. The ones outside the off stump and the batsman really cannot get them hit big. Slower this time. That's edged away. He's sticking to this. He's sticking to those lines. He's bowling it wide. Exactly what the spinners bowling T20 cricket. This is what even Varun Chakravarti slightly deviating from his line and they take it for runs, but not Arnav. He's getting those drifters. Even though the batsman is coming down against the turn. So tough. Getting that swing. Superb over this from Arnav. Only 5 of it. But most importantly, most important phases. We know what character he has got. It's heartening stuff. Again, these are great returns for the captain to see going into the important stage of the tournament. Last ball of the 15th. Oh, that's nicely played. 2 runs. It will be, in fact, a no ball. So, yes, this is a boon in disguise. Boon in disguise. That's a free hit given by the umpire. So, boon in disguise for the men in pink. Will Vamshi get it going? So I was just talking, has been on the organizers and knows all the logistics as he named to get it out of the ground. Makes room. Fielder will cut it off. So they didn't give in the didn't give in the radar of the batsman. So it will only be a single. So 127 is for 3 after 15. Another 44 in 30. 127 for 3. Another 44 in 20 required for that required rate. was just over 9 and again just below 9 right now. So almost overall a 9 and over is what they would require from this was the interesting phase. So men in dark blue would definitely watch from this is what the stage they came from in the last match. They turned the tides. They've only given 1-6 their last 5 overs. So they'll definitely remember the stat at that time. Naresh was the pick of the bowlers. We are going to see him again today. 4 wickets for him. The last match. Two wickets, right? No. 128 Prasenjit 41 in 38. So the all-rounder. That's nicely flipped over the field. Really get to it, yes, he get to it. So Prasenjit average of the first few matches 15.4. The captain, this is a very good sign for him. That's a very good match, very good signs as far as the bowling is concerned. Batting is concerned, he caught a wicket. And yes, so all in all, very important runs. He's just studied the shape. And in fact, in short, there has been no follow wickets. That's really well played. And nice moves of Rahul here as well. The captains have been absolutely very wonderful. Switching sides, using bowlers in different parts of the time. But yet, in the first innings, we have seen Srinivasalu. In fact, Srinivas, that was a big gamble taken. The batsman was all over him, Arnav, striking in for over 18 runs in that over. Just using the bowlers right will be important. And slower again. Would not want to do anything different. It's really good bowling this. Bowl it very slow. So the more slow you bowl, the more the batsman has to manufacture power. Great stuff this from Arnav and Kohli. Bowling at the back end always a different challenge. Smashed it. Smashed it. So it's even bowling slow would give you one more advantage as a bowler. You definitely force the batsman playing with the hard hands. So that's the end of 16th. So that's the end of 16th with 131 for 3. So 131 for 3. 131 for 3 are now back into the attack. That's not. Oh, that was traveling that went to Rishi. Yes. Yes, all in all, the boundary was not conceded. So yes, look, Arnav tall, high on action. The last over he bowled it more wider of the off stump this time, angling it even more away, even tough. I'll even get the drift as well as nicely played into the gap. So this is going back for 12. Predominantly, we see the bowler going around the wicket, especially the offie. He channels the balls away. They get those away drifters. The deep mid wicket, the deep square leg will be in place, especially the leg side, the longer boundaries. Oh, cleaned up, young. Trying to just make that room on the offside. It was a need of the hour. The boundary had to come. The last 15 balls, there have been no boundaries. So it's a fourth wicket down. I was talking about this, the away drifters, but yes, York was the batsman. Yorker stumps. And this is what Arnav can do for you. Just trying to use the pace there. Anil, after putting that good performance with the ball, is in at a very important time here. The next 2 overs will really decide the pace of the match. The boundaries are right up to the boundaries in the last 16 balls. It's really great bowling. Have a look at this back of the lens. Just channeling nice stump lines here, bowling it wicket to wicket, full, straight. What cannot Arnav do? The captain call him, just buddy, stay there, play according. And Rishi exactly fielding at covers. He'll be very happy with this performance. Faster one, short ball, witty, will cover it up. And that's the reason opinions today are very deep hearted. Opinions really matter. That is the reason Vitty is asking every ball, every time. That's wonderful fielding covering the ground today. Very athletic, isn't it? So one fielder comes in and he enlightens everyone. 17 gone, 1-3, 7 for 4. Ahmed, Ahmed. Sir, so 137 for 4. Today you call Arnav. Today it has been the sprint time that we were measuring with Arnav. But call, what about Vitty? What about that sprint? He just was sprinting out. He's asking every ball, what is the score? That is what I was talking about. The opinions really matter. In his opinion, it's only teams win. All deep rooted. Even he was very angry. Even in that previous over, even one run cannot go. One run cannot go against you. So saying it was also very, very important. So correctness. So that is the mindset I talk about. It's a bricks mindset, very solid. So one run can really change the game. So it is same Vicky now. Did they attack? Yes. So Arvind, expensive in his first spell, 2 overs, none for 22. So Prasanjit, 45 in 42, not getting that much of strike. Anil on strike. Well, that is nicely bowled. This is what even in the first match we got to see. The bowlers were more on a fuller side. So yes, last three important overs coming. The first overs have been absolute extravaganza. It has been all paisa fasool. These first day contests, the first match, they have been just setting tights, setting the tone for all the next of the matches. Slower, full, slower and full. So it has been the same common pattern that has been observed right from the last week. So last week as well, the last 5 overs, only 1 6 was conceded. So here as well, last over 18 balls, we have not seen any boundary. So 32 in 16. So that required run rate slightly going over 12 now. So this is what those tight overs can do to you. That's nicely played away, swiveled across. That relieves a bit of pressure there. Just again using the pace here. Just swiveling and good away for four towards fine leg. Wider of the crease, there an edge there. So he's been using the crease quite well. So all is all. What is important is the crease very well. Important for the batsman. For the batsman, if you're going deep into the crease, accessing for the big hits, but for a bowler, for the swing, going wider, so important. So crease important for both the mixtures. Again, swivel down. This time, couldn't get the time in. That's taken. That's taken this time. Rani, you can't be too crafty all the time, buddy. Says Arvind. Last time there was much pace on offer, but this time couldn't get the timing of the length. As well as slightly back this time. Just subtle change in the length and they'll get you wickets like this. So just broke the shackles with the boundary and immediately there's a foul of wicket. Arvind has seen the back of Anil. So could just realize that that was just a slot. That was just a shot because he was not getting those wickets, not getting those runs in front of the wicket. They wanted to access and be very, very innovative. But innovation is all not always good. Play conventionally, says Arvind with that. So gets his first wicket and all in all an important wicket for the team. Fifth wicket for the Harmony. Legends go down. That's smashed away. So Rasanjit is still in the crease. That's a very good news. In fact, Srinivas makes his way to the crease. So can he just make up for the runs he gave away in the 19th? So 18 gone, 144 for 5. He can stay strong. He can get you wickets in challenging times. Has been an absolute golden find. As far as the team is concerned, Rishi will be super happy with this. Well, Arnav, sorry, Prasanjit, it is totally understandable because he was not getting those runs and the strike. So sometimes the strike, not getting a strike, really frustrates you. That horrid time for him in the crease is over 46. But yes, this will be a good knock for him. Some time in the crease. So all falling away. So 27 in 10 balls. So Maunish, it will be into the batting crease. Channeling the faster one. So yes, they're trying something very unconventional. So this is just bowler getting on to the batsman now. Reading him. So telling on to the batsman at the moment. Slower. How have a look at the wonderful stuff. Ball it slower, ball it lower, back of the length, ball it slower. Having the fielders in place. Simply brilliant. Watching over this. It's nicely played away. This is a fielder is wider. A fielder reach that. A boundary coming after almost 27 balls. It was required. It was really required. Because the run rate was soaring up. So with that, 150 is up for the Legends. Another 21 in 8 balls. So that's just a mountain to climb in the last six overs. With all the target was manageable. But as we know, the first matches, the boundaries are only being considered a few. It has just been that pattern, the pattern of grit, pattern of solidness continuing. Wider, yes, having the field. If he channels it more closer onto the middle stump, as a batsman to play on the left side, he has a cow corner in place. Wider of the off stump, he has the watch. Today batted in the fourth watch. Today batted in the forefront, where his team needed for him to stand. He stood tall, and when the bowling came in at the 14th over, a very surprising component. The best for the last, we say that, right? Was saved by Rishi and has delivered. And has really delivered an important, although all those 18 runs that he smashed off Srinivas was just those game changing over. And those are the runs that the legends need as well. And Srinivas himself is there in the crease. So Bharti చేస్తాడా ఇచ్చిన దానికి. So 153 for 6, last over. Oh, just nipping, just tailing in. What has been the feature of Arvind? He has been using the crease so well. This is very heartening for a captain as to see. So one batsman gets you over 20, that requires that more number of runs. If the bowlers are just defending it like this, it's just rampant stuff. This again cross batted well. It's the same like the men in blue. These as well only concede one boundary in the last 34 balls. This is simply magnificent stuff. This from Rishi and Co. That's a full toss. Fielder running towards his left. That's really good fielding. That's really good fielding. Look at this. How quickly he has got rid of the ball. How quickly he has gone to. How he has quickly ran And that too towards his non-running side. He has ran all the way towards it. Simply brilliant fielding there. And getting rid of the ball. He had absolutely no time at all. Again, a great moment of the match. This these sort of the fields will give you momentum in the match. It is simply brilliant stuff. So 16 in 3 and that's it. That's it. Well, ఇప్పుడు అరవింద్ ఏమంటే చేసుకో అయిపోయింది మొన్న శివం దుబే లానే ఒక్క బాల్ ఏమైనా వేసుకో ఇక దీని తర్వాత షార్ట్ బాల్ స్లో బాల్ ఏమైనా వేసుకో అన్నాడు సో ఎస్ చేసేసాడు తన పని చేసేసాడు ఫస్ట్ 4 బాల్లో సో ఎయిర్ లో ఉంది కానీ ఇది కూడా జస్ట్ సింగిల్ మాత్రమే వస్తుంది ఎస్ సింగిల్ మాత్రమే వస్తుంది సో మోర్ షార్ట్ ఇట్ దిస్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ triumphant win those extra runs so having a settled man in place just in form of Arnav showing that difference. This is immaculate stuff as far as Arvind is well as concerned. The last ball is coming up. Khatam, match again. Yes, Rishi cries. Cries with triumphant. So a very hard fought win for the men in blue. Got those extra runs and defended them successfully. Well, the mojo of first matches did defend runs. Get those extra runs, defend it. The bowler is a heart-throbbing performance this. Beating the legends by 13 runs. Those extra runs were just that real difference. The gamble in form of Srinivas really didn't pay off, but Akhilesh got that engine going. So nothing much from Madhu today, but Akhilesh 23. But yes, Prasanjit, the captain, will be very proud of the performance. But yes, call of the concern ought to be his strike rate, which was very, very important. Playing targets like this, he was out 26 in 44. But after that, Anand Vamshi going to the double digits, wanted to keep the fight on. But it was absolutely brilliant from the bowlers.